What is up, Cancer? Welcome to your weekly general timeless reading. These readings are general, so they're not going to be personal readings. They may not resonate, and that's perfectly fine. Please don't force it to fit. So please check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter if they do not fit. Also, I do not focus on anything in particular, so these are the messages that Spirit most wants you to hear. Also, they are timeless readings, meaning that whenever you see this is when it's most meant for you. If you are new to tarot, even if you're not new to tarot and you've been watching it on YouTube forever, please check out How to Interpret Tarot as a Viewer. I've linked it down below. It's a 12-minute video. I highly recommend watching it. It's going to explain how energy works, how to interpret tarot as a viewer, and exactly that all these cards have hundreds of different meanings, and that it's a communication between me as the reader and source. So the message that is delivered is the message that is delivered. It's not your interpretation. It's how I am delivering the message. Okay. So other than that, if you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, I'm a master Reiki practitioner. I have clients all over the globe. If you want to see reviews, they're on my site. They're on Google. You can search my business name, all that jazz. Very open, transparent about that. And if you want to become a patron, those are very specific, spiritual, and very 3D messages as well. And I do a lot of mentoring on there while I do my messages. And I talk a lot about my personal experience throughout my spiritual journey as well. So if you want any of that, all in the description box down below. And yeah, let's get into it, Cancer. Let's see what's going on for you guys. I don't know what to feel when they show me that kind of animal. And I feel like I've gotten this animal for you before. It's just like a weird animal to get. They always show me, I think I've only seen this for you. I just feel weird saying it. They show me a kangaroo because I don't even have any oracle decks that have a kangaroo spirit animal. I've never seen that other than for a Cancer reading, and that's a very motherly, protective energy. It's a marsupial, like they keep their young in the pouch. Very close connection. I just feel that you're very protective. It feels actually more so of your projects, of your time, and of your energy. I don't think it's of your connections. I think it's actually more protective of whatever you're creating. That's what's in your pouch. It's whatever you're building, you're creating for yourself. It doesn't feel like a connection. I feel like the sage is actually getting into my air over here, drying out my throat. Yeah, you're being very protective of whatever it is that you're creating for yourself. Cancer, we felt this in the previous few readings for you guys too. You guys were getting into a very, it's time for me to focus on me. Back up. Don't mess with me right now kind of energy. Yeah, Queen of Cups in reverse. There you are. And the King of Cups. Exactly. You're getting out of this nurturing energy and into your builder energy. So there's your divine masculine, divine feminine energy. And look at your feminine energy. It is shutting off. The heart space is getting a little closed off because you're getting into builder mode. So when masculine and feminine, it's not that you're out of balance. I actually like this. I do like this. I just think that you're going very into your masculine energy. You're done giving. You're going into a more builder energy. I do like that. I like that. We have Cancer, Scorpio energy here. Cancer with the Queen of Cups, Scorpio with the King of Cups. It's your masculine and feminine. I can feel some of you arguing with me about it being your twin. It's your masculine and your feminine energy. Again, it's a conversation between me and source. I'm telling you, watch the video. Watch the video about how to interpret tarot as a reader. Temperance in reverse and Strength. Yeah, you're trying to balance your everyday life with your own endeavors because you do have people pulling on you. You do have people pulling on you with expectations about what you owe them, And you're trying to balance. You do feel obligated because you're a mother energy. Cancer, you are very giving, very nurturing, kangaroo, motherly energy. You are. And you're trying to balance that, but with also what you're trying to create for yourself and your masculine energy. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, Leo energy with the Strength card. This is a very big transformation for you. I like this. I like this because in the month of October, we're going into balancing divine masculine, divine feminine energy. And as we're going into November, because we're at the end of October, as I'm filming this, it is a timeless reading, but I'm just explaining the energies at play as I'm recording this because it's going to affect what's going on in the reading. 2 more cards came out together. Yeah, you're in between cycles right now. That's going to lead you to your stability. That's going to lead you to a very stable foundation. And that's what you're trying to figure out. How do I get to my 4 of Wands? That's what you're trying to build for yourself. And that's why you're kind of like trudging forward. You're like, okay, how do I balance it all? Temperance. How do I find the moderation between the chaos, the conflict, what I want to create for myself, the obligations I have to friends, family, my other commitments, and what I want to pursue, what I want to do, what I want to build. You're just learning how to kind of spread yourself out without spreading yourself too thin. I do like this. I do feel a little sass though from the Queen of Cups energy in reverse. Your King, I'm not gonna lie, your energy does feel a little touchy. You don't feel gentle. You don't really feel approachable. I don't mind it. You're just in a very forceful building energy. You're not approachable though. I'm just gonna say it. You're not approachable. Especially with the Queen of Cups in reverse. That's someone who's very emotionally shut off, and a King of Cups upright. They're emotionally open to things that are, you're not gonna like it, that are gonna benefit what they wanna create. If you're working with me on what I wanna build and move forward, that's fine. But if you're just here and you want my lovey-dovey side right now, it's not gonna happen. That might be turning people off in your dynamics, in your relationships with people around you. So friends, family, things like that. Beware of that because it can create conflict. Okay, even business dealings. So just be cautious of that, especially if you're mixing the two, right? So like if you have a family business, for example, if you, because some of you family business, or if you have, like if you're going through a divorce right now, things like that, nature, be cautious because this kind of energy isn't going to do well with that. And with Mercury retrograding right now, communication is going to be very bumpy. It's a highlighted time for conflict. Because Mercury is the mind, it's communications, the way people perceive things. And also we have the moon transiting Mars, Saturn, and Pluto, which Mars and Saturn are the master makers, and they are all about passion and aggression and constriction, and Pluto is all about death and transformation and bringing things to light that we might not want to accept or realize, and things that need to end and be released. So with the moon, which rules emotions, transiting all those aspects, there's a lot of peak and energy right now while I'm doing this reading. So the fact that you're showing up in this very, I'm not open to being emotional energy, and we have emotionally peaked energy, I'm just gonna tell you, there's a high chance of conflict. There's just a high chance of conflict. So just be cautious of that. And if you do have to have serious conversations with people, try to tap into this energy. I'm just gonna warn you, try to tap into your compassionate side a little bit more, because there's some imbalance. Your spirit's trying to support you through it, but they're still in balance. So let's get into some clarifiers. You're heading to a very stable place, but you're in between cycles. And the in-between is what's creating this imbalance though, because in-between is where that instability is. You're between frequencies, which is why your masculine and feminine aren't balanced right now. They're trying to get on the same wavelength. So it's not you, but it is you, but Spirit's basically recalibrating you. But that is what happens during recalibration, right? So try to go with the flow, but just be mindful of what's going on. This isn't just you, Cancer. It is a collective thing. All of us are going through this in a different form. Some of us, it's emotionally. Others of us, it's mentally. So for example, like air signs right now, it's like trying not to be too fantastical, trying to be very grounded. Water signs, too emotional or emotionally shut off. Earth signs, too practical, not practical at all. Things of that nature, right? What side of the spectrum are you on? Fire signs, impulsive, not taking action, right? What extreme? That's just some examples. It's not the only thing that could be happening. So let's check you out, Queen of Cups. Where am I at with time? Whew. You guys are getting like a really big channel with me because I just took a break and I came back, so that's why. It's basically like my first reading of the day all over again. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles and there's the emotional detachment because you're very focused on your stability. 8 of Cups. My throat always gets a little messy when there's no emotions. Because the throat and the heart space are very much one and the same. Like they're very connected. You ever think about when you are trying to express yourself or when you're really upset, how the throat gets really tight when you start to cry? It's the heart and the throat chakra getting tight because you're not expressing exactly what you feel, right? So 9 of Pentacles, Virgo energy, and the 8 of Cups, Pisces energy. There's you trying to create your stability, your independence, your new foundation for yourself, but the emotional detachment, you're trying to head towards your happiness. You're trying to walk away from the things that are no longer suitable, the things that are not fulfilling for you, which is great, which is fantastic. But while walking away from the things that are leaving you unhappy, you are shutting off your heart space. You are getting a little cold. I think it's just because you're exhausted though too. Like I do have this, I'm over it. I'm over it. Yeah, there. Ooh, ha. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense why you feel a little cold now. Look at you. There's that little bit of nastiness. There it is. You're a King of Swords underneath it all. You are. You're in a very masculine energy right now. And you have a lot of heartbreak with the 3 of Swords there. You just feel exhausted. That's that pushback. Like, leave me the F alone right now. I'm going through some shit. There's your Tower. That's the universe recalibrating you. This is Major Arcana. Mars, Scorpio, Aries energy, Mars energy, a massive transit right now, which is going to be transiting, not retrograding, Mars retrograde, yes, through November 17th, somewhere mid-November, Mars is going to be retrograding still. And as Mars retrogrades, it's gonna be creating a lot of hectic energy, okay? But this massive transformation you're going through, it's all having to do with your masculine, feminine energy out of balance. There's something going on with this heart space, and it has to do with your sudden on-off switch of hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. Hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. Okay? Why? Why do you go hot, cold when things get hectic? When things get out of balance, when you don't feel stable, when things aren't flowing how you want, or when things get too difficult, it feels like a switch. It feels like a light switch. And the Tower's coming in because they want you to get out of a King of Swords in reverse and stay in a King of Cups upright, okay? This is someone who tends to overthink and becomes emotionally shut down, because that's what's clarifying your Queen of Cups in reverse. When you have a lot of stress, when you get overwhelmed and you don't feel confident, you don't feel stable, you don't feel secure, the emotional shutdown comes and you get in your head and you start overthinking, and it becomes almost like Tasmanian devil energy, like just out of control, out of control. I don't know what to do. What's going on around me? I don't feel like I have things under wrap. It's the Tower. It's spirit. That's what's happening right now. And that's okay. That's the in-between. That's the in-between. That's what it feels like. Welcome to an awakening. We're going through it collectively. That is literally October through the end of 2020. That's what it's going to feel like for the next few months. I love you. I'm sorry. It's just, it is what it is. It's going to feel better once Mars goes direct. It is going to feel better. But just it will get easier the more you accept the ebb and flow of things and not kind of like stress about things. I know way easier said than done. Trust me, I know. Way easier said than done. But when you get to that mindset of like, you know what? It's out of my control. I'm just going to kind of let it go. It's not worth the fight. It's not worth my energy. It is what it is. Lists and a schedule right now are going to be your best friend. They are. Keeping yourself on track right now, it is going to be your best friend. Giving yourself a healthy routine. Serving yourself first in the morning, making sure you are in a very healthy place, physically, health-wise, like eating well, exercising is going to reflect into your reality towards the end of the year. That should be a priority for a lot of you right now. because your internal world is going to reflect your external world, and that's going to set you up for 2021. That's the kind of energy we're in. So let's look at Temperance, what this imbalance is. Okay, yeah, you guys got a lot of health stuff going on. I really want you to focus on waking up and trying to at least serve yourself first for the first 20 minutes of the day. Don't want you staring at your phone right away. I want you to at least take 15 minutes to plug in your headphones and listen to a meditation, or sit out on the deck in like the cold, crisp air wrapped in a blanket or something and just literally be outside in fresh air. I want you to do something that serves yourself first. For real, not something that stresses you out. I want you to do something that you genuinely enjoy waking up and doing. King of Pentacles energy. You need to learn to balance your masculine and feminine energy. You have a lot of masculine energy. You have a King of Pentacles, a King of Swords, and a King of Cups on the board. And a Knight of Swords in reverse, now a King of Cups upright, and the Hangman in reverse. A lot of masculine energy, and the Hangman in reverse again. What needs to be balanced is this new perspective. You're very focused on achieving whatever it is you're trying to build. So that's where your heart space is on. It's all on your practicality, which is fine. I'm not saying that's wrong. But this determination to have it is what's blocking this new cycle from happening. You're not accepting the surrender. It's kind of like relationships. This is the best way to explain energy. You know how when you're very codependent on a person, right? You're codependent on a relationship, it tends to elude you. It tends to run away from you because they can't breathe. It's the same way with situations, with goals, with businesses, with money, with a job, with a raise, with a promotion, whatever it is. If you're holding on to it and you're chasing it and you're chasing it and you want it and you want it, you're like, it's not happening. Where is it? What the fuck? It's eluding you because you're not giving it the energetic space to breathe, to come to you. It's the same thing. It's just like a human being. If you're not giving it space to choose you, it's not going to choose you. It has to be a give and a take. And that's what the feminine is. The feminine receives. The masculine builds. Feminine literally gives birth. This vessel gives birth to a child at some point, eventually. Not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. But that's what a female body does. And stereotypically, if we're talking about stereotypes, I'm not one for stereotypes, but I'm just saying in regards to tarot, right? A masculine energy is what is a provider, a builder, and a feminine energy gives birth to an idea. So your feminine gave birth to an idea, your masculine's building it, and now your feminine needs to receive what your masculine energy has built. You've already built it. Now chill out and allow yourself to receive the bounty of it. You're so focused on, well, I need more, I need more, I need more. You don't ever allow yourself to receive because you're a giver. You're a Cancer energy. You're a mother energy. You always give, 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 give. A feminine needs to be able to receive though. A feminine is Venusian, the Empress energy, a receiving energy. They attract. Feminine energy attracts, okay? Attract. Because this is someone who's chasing so much that you're stuck in the in-between. Stop chasing and you'll get out of this stuck energy. You won't feel like you're chasing forever. It's almost like on a hamster wheel energy. Stop that. Just stop. So let's look at the Strength card. This is Leo energy. Gemini with the Knight of Swords, Hangman, Pisces, Neptune, King of Cups, Scorpio, and the King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Let's look at Strength. And just because those energies are out doesn't mean that you have to deal with that. Doesn't mean that sign is who you're dealing with. We can all embody that zodiac sign at any time. Please just watch that video, How to Interpret Tarot. Leo energy with the Two of Swords. Spirit's supporting you because they know you're stuck. This is being stuck at a stalemate, having to make a decision. And the decision is to simply surrender and to unblock the heart space. The Two of Swords to me is also a blocked heart space card. Yep, and there we have the Two of Cups in reverse. So you're basically not listening to your soul. With the Two of Cups in reverse, that's the blocked soul space. Because remember, this whole time I was saying King of Cups, it's a Knight of Cups. It's a Knight of Cups. So same energy though to me as a reader, to be honest, because I'm saying a King of Cups this whole time. I did think it was a King of Cups this whole time energetically, so I'm just gonna stick with that, to be honest with you. It is a Knight of Cups, but this Queen of Cups is still not open in the heart space. There's a need to go after what the heart wants. And this is still not listening to the heart space. It's a blocked heart space. You're not listening to that soul space still. You're just not listening to it. It really doesn't change much at all, to be quite honest with you. It really doesn't change much at all, especially now that the Two of Cups came out, because it's still your masculine and feminine energy. Two of Cups is soul energy. It's the same exact thing. It really is. Just because it's a Knight of Cups, it just means basically that's your heart space. Needing to go after what your heart wants, but your heart space is closed off. And now we have a Two of Cups, so there's your masculine and your feminine. There's your dualities, your opposites, your yin and your yang, because the Two of Cups is a soul. It's just blocked. You're not listening to the heart space. You're in a very practical mindset. Very practical. Let's look at the Knight of Cups. Let's see what the Knight of Cups is here. Two of Pentacles in reverse. The indecision. Some of you are very focused on what's going to bring in your financial freedom versus what's going to bring in your genuine happiness. Yep. You're very focused on what's going to bring in the financial freedom versus what's going to bring in the things that your soul wants. Because Jupiter energy is about good luck, good fortune. And fortune doesn't just mean financial fortune. Fortune is also about what's of the soul's highest good. Soul's highest good. Because Knight of Cups is following the heart's desire. Okay? So let's look at the Hangman. Let's look at what this in-between is all about. Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius, Two of Pentacles, Capricorn. I'm not shocked at all. The Hangman, what did I say about that Divine Feminine Empress energy? Your in-between is learning to tap into the Divine Feminine. Learning to receive. Learning to be that Empress. Learning to be in that Venusian, receptive energy, and to stop pushing so much with your masculine. That's what you need to surrender to. You need to surrender to the idea that you always need to create, that you always need to go. Because that's what the end of 2020 is for you guys. It's learning that you don't always need to give to everybody, to build for everything, to push. You need to allow things to flow to you now. You don't need to be the mother for everything and for all your projects. It's your turn to receive. It's your turn to receive. Tap into your feminine energy. And that is going to be hard for those of you who don't know how to slow the hell down. It's going to be very hard. And if you don't know how to slow down, well, bundle the hell up and take a long walk outside and leave your phone at home. Try that. It's going to give you a damn anxiety attack for those of you who are glued to it. But that's a really good way to start doing it. To be present in the current moment. Look up affirmations about how to be present in the current situation. While you're doing your work throughout the day, when you finish with a client or you finish a project, take a second to say, thank you for allowing me to get a step closer to my goals. Thank you for today. Thank you for that client. Thank you for that session. Thank you for allowing me to be productive. Thank you for this moment right now that I get to do work that is fulfilling. Thank you for this abundance. Thank you for this current moment that's allowing me to learn. And thank you for allowing me to experience the process. Saying affirmations about the present moment is going to get you into that frequency of gratitude. And gratitude is what allows you to receive. When you get into that higher frequency of gratitude, that's what attracts abundance. It's not affirmations about, I am attracting abundance, I am attracting this, I am attracting that. You attract and receive. I call it like the spoiled brat theory. That's kind of what I talk about with my mentees. Spirit's gonna test you on whether or not you're the spoiled brat, right? It's like, why would they bring you more abundance? Why would they bring you more if you're not already grateful for the current things you have? You need to express genuine gratitude. And when you wake up every day with a grateful heart, when you wake up every day grateful for the current home, the current material things, the money, the food, the family, the friends, the experiences, the good health, the good and bad that you've experienced, and you understand the lessons behind it, that's when you're going to start receiving. That's when you get into this frequency. That's when it's going to flow your way. Let's look at the Four of Wands. The stability that you're heading into. This is what's coming after the Hangman. Very nice. It comes after you realize what your imbalances are and what's kept you in this energy of lack. What limiting beliefs you have that kept you in a scarcity mindset, an abandonment mindset, a mindset of I don't have enough, I can't do this, I can't do that. What are your limiting beliefs? And when you start putting in that work and you start working on the imbalances, whether they be connections, limiting beliefs, situations, environments, maybe even family dynamics, friendship dynamics, whatever those dynamic situations are for you, when you start putting in the work and you release them, you drop them. Four of Wands, stability, long-term foundations, things to celebrate, happiness. Some of you, it's actually going to be happening around the holidays because the Four of Wands is also indicative of the holidays, right? Five of Cups, Scorpio energy, Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy, and Justice in reverse, Libra energy. Beautiful. Cancer, this is what I have for you. A lot of you, this is just a need to work on your feminine energy and learn to be gentle with yourself. You don't always need to push. Don't always need to push. Don't need to push. You need to learn to be more gentle. Allow yourself to receive. Receive help, receive compassion, receive, okay? Because, especially with your dynamics, because as you push, people are just going to reflect back to you what you're reflecting to them. Your external environment is a reflection of what you put out. So whatever you're putting out is just going to reflect back to you. You're going to ping pong, especially with Mercury retrograding right now, especially with that. People are just going to give right back to you, and it's going to be conflict. I can feel the conflict stirring up, especially with this Tower around you. I really want you to be mindful right now. I feel arguments. I feel it. So please be careful. Please be careful, because I don't like this. This scares me. This is a scary combination. This feels like fighting. A King of Swords and a Queen of Cups in reverse. That's not a happy person. That's not happy. That's someone who's ready to really tell somebody off, okay? I love you. This is what I have for you. Allow yourself to be gentle. Allow yourself to feel whatever you feel. Allow yourself to understand that it's okay to feel a little out of whack right now. You're going through a massive Tower moment, but it's time for you to receive. It doesn't need to be difficult. Accept the change and allow yourself to surrender, okay? Present tense affirmations: disconnect from electronic devices, airplane mode your phone at night, maybe even let it charge in a different room so it's not by your head at night, okay? This is what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.